Yeah, madoda. Uhamba kanjani? Ngisha
Right.
record amafoni, sebenzisa ifoni ukurecord record ezinye. Mafos.
Uthini qeda? Uthini?
Mina ngibuza. Yenza.
Manje ngifuna ukukha kahle. Uthatha ukuthi ku-11 yazibhala. Sebenzeni.
Bezami zi-live manje. Ama-mic. Shama podcast.
Oh, bakuqinisa kwi-brightness apha. Ufuna ukwenza? Ufuna ingene ngale?
Live manje do.
Yazama kona bafowethu. Ezana shadini kumnandi nje kuyacula. Ngisethe. Ngikama ufuna kubona le vela la manje angasiwenze yini. So connected ku speaker.
The score in the first round of the Nedbank Cup Money with 2 goals. He might well have had a hat-trick in the first half and completed a rather quick 1-2. But decided to play it for Happy Mashiani, who was from close range.
Isithatha ususe ngosabhizinelo ukuthi uzoqeda. Vale, cambiare.
Lani and Duncan Cebola, a left back, a midfielder, and then a attacking midfielder. Looks like Kaiser also about to come on for the Chiefs. So today with the young baller boy who's enjoying an opportunity
to kumbuka le movement yala.
All these changes meaning a delay here at the start of the
because we have first members for
when you were brought on with all those instructions with the flip charts, is it actually going into your mind or not?
Unfortunately, I never was one of those to be brought in at any stage. I normally used to start. So I don't have the experience of coming in at some half. You can.
We lost someone who played a little bit more. Looks like they're going to make a goalkeeper change as well. Yeah, Shabalala to come on for Igidimba, who certainly did look to hurt himself. So he's out. Muswayo is out, the defender. Molokwa, who was playing in the midfield, also pulled out. And here come the changes. Similani, Sebopa, Fumela, and the goalkeeper, Sebo Shabalala. Similani is the one player with a little bit of pedigree in terms of the fact that he was with Mamelodi Sundowns in the Diski side at one stage. But for the rest, the changes are young players who've never been further than the ABC Motsepe League. Now, Mark and Ngobo to be replaced by Tekla and Celino in the midfield.
It's a good time to bring in Celino, who has been out of exchange for a while. And the opposition will provide his what he can use to get himself into the group. And for Celino, I mean, for Mark, obviously in place of
connection. Yes, okay.
Fighting up the middle and bringing fresh legs and getting everybody going. Remember the experience of big games on. Players cannot be left out too much, with too much time and without game time.
Now this young goalkeeper, Shabalala, has had a couple of early touches. Something we can actually ask you about. How important for a young man like that to get an early touch, look very confident?
First of all, the halftime break, whereby the talking and the decision for him to come in, he's had a bit of time. Sometimes when he gets rushed from the bench, he can really get it be difficult. But in this case, he's had the whole half to think about, wind himself up, and then the first touch, just to get yourself into the group with everybody that has started the game. It's very, very important.
Another confident clearance from Shabalala. Okate will have the throw in on the far side for free agents. Chiefs with multiple changes coming into this match. They kept just 5 in the starting lineup from the Sekukune United League encounter, which they won 1-0 at Moses Mabhida in Durban last Sunday. And a busy month, of course, coming up for them with the derby this coming Saturday. Then AmaZulu at home. They're away in Stellenbosch on the second weekend of February. That's on the 7th. Tekla's given away a rather silly corner there. Supersport United also this month, or the month of February for Kaiser Chiefs. And if it happens, Royal AM. And then Mamelodi Sundowns away on the 1st of March. That's a huge game as well for Chiefs. So a real concentrated period now of back-to-back important games for the side, as well as, of course, their bid to go as far as they possibly can in this Nedbank Cup. The last 5 Nedbank Cups closest Chiefs have come as the semi-final in 2023. Last year, of course, knocked out in the very first round by Milford, a couple of years before that by Richards Bay. Both of them at home as well. Now, there was a good little effort there from Muswayo to try and get his head onto that cross. It dealt with by Kaiser Chiefs. Mordi Savino. Sitoli with a clearance at the back. This falls fortuitously for Savino with a rebound. He will try and take on this defense. Switches play, finds Frosler on his right-hand side. Frosler, little check for Chimamado. Maybe a little too strong for the big man. Tekla, first touch.
Maybe a header for Chikabiro instead of trying to use his feet to control the ball. That for me, even if that header was a possibility.
What's that name?
You mentioned Chiefs are the team who've lost the most to lower league opponents in this competition, and all of it really in the last 2 decades or so. That includes the cup final loss in 2019 to TS Galaxy. Started with Amatax. No teams from the SAB League have made it through to the first round of the Nedbank Cup this time. We usually do have 1 or 2 from the 4th tier of South African football. We've only got sides from the first 3 tiers involved in this year's Nedbank Cup. Free agents played against Crystals, the team from the SAB League from the 4th tier, in their final preliminary game in the Nedbank Cup to book their spot here. That's the closest that the team from the 4th tier came. We've only ever had one team from the 4th division to have beaten a top flight side in this Nedbank Cup. That was when Vaal University of Technology, BUT, knocked Golden Arrows out in 2020, 2-2 draw and then penalties. But we have had several ABC Motsepe League teams take out big top flight sides. You'll remember Dondol Stars against Supersport just a couple of years ago, William?
Yes. And further,
Barocca were down in what was then the 3rd tier, the ABC Motsepe League. I think it was called something else in those days, but they made their name. That's offside against Adebayo. Got himself in a good position though between the 2 defenders.
but equal to that, maybe they allowed him to stray offside because you see immediately he held back his run instead of chasing just to allow him to stray offside. Talking one of the 2 the clock went. The one that I seem to remember, which was massive for a lot of people, obviously, Obi College.
Yes, Maluti College.
Maluti College, yeah.
Beat Kaiser Chiefs.
No, Orlando
Pirates 4-1, I think it was. That's right. Maluti FUT. That was the 3rd tier team. Last season in the Nedbank Cup, Premiership sides, only 2 of them lost to lower league opponents. Chiefs losing to Milford, and Cape Town Spurs losing to Amatax. But for the rest, there weren't any major upsets, and there haven't been any so far. This is the 10th of 16 first round matches.
That's why
We haven't mentioned tomorrow, Kuni and Cape Town City live on your World of Champions. Now cleared away. Long range effort was blocked there by Vilakazi. That should be a corner. Shot coming in from one of the substitutes. Zebora. Third corner of the night for free agents. All the way. Tuesday there'll be live coverage also from Polokwane in the Nedbank Cup. And we'll some more details on that in a moment or two. The match between Magesi and Supersport United being shown live on your World of Champions, Tuesday 7 p.m. Also on Tuesday, Stellenbosch against Kruger United. It's a streaming game. Amazulu against Mighty Eagles, looking to bounce back after getting a 5-0 thumping from Stellenbosch on Thursday. Vaal against Serino.
A little bit rusty, I think, for now. And having been out of action for a very long time. But I still feel like he recovered very quickly. For one, would have been a rib injury.
Yes. Well, there's a bit of conjecture about that, but the official line is a rib injury. Gaston Sereno. Chiefs basically look to have cleared the treatment room. There's the likes of Michael and Ormo back. All goes well for the second half of the league season, and all of those big matches coming up in February that we mentioned, starting with the derby next Saturday. Good turn from Sereno, looking to play the 1-2 with Chivavaro. This goes against the Kaiser Chiefs attacker just as Makro was looking to set something up.
Picking up the paces is Sereno with great skill. And I guess Chivavaro wasn't ready. He was caught flat-footed. He couldn't react quickest to get that pull under control. As you can see, all bounce off his legs.
Just on 10 minutes gone in the second half. 4 changes at half time from free agents. What do you think they were trying to do there? Just to maybe use the opportunity to give others a chance in the limelight and the big stage, or are you really looking to turn the game around?
Listen, the legs, those players have been able to express the feeling of those heavy legs growing. And the coach obviously, you don't want to do it too early at the same time, because you don't know how things are going to turn out. Injuries and cramps and all that. So 10, 15 minutes into the second half, and then you think, okay, it's time to, power pulls with heavy legs to transform them. Because it's the markings, the chasing that you need to still be at the high level. He's in the house.
But he was in Durban on Thursday. Polokwane on Wednesday, Durban on Thursday. Told me he was going to be at the Callies game on Friday. I didn't see any pictures of him in the crowd when we watched that game on television at home.
He's probably heading for Polokwane again tonight.
100%. And he'll stay there for Tuesday, and then he's got Bombada on Wednesday, because that's the last of the first round games. Galaxy against Vasco da Gama. Vasco da Gama these days playing in the 3rd tier, ABC Motsepe League side.
So didn't still push by the state.
Correct. They've won the season in the top flight around the time of the World Cup 2010. Siso Zuma,
yes, he played for
them a little while.
And then the following year, when they got relegated, Zuma went to Supersport.
Now, Frosler has a little slip there. There's lots of work for the ground staff ahead of the derby.
Free agents have freshened up the team. Chiefs are finding it a little bit harder to play with the drill that they had in that first half. And the progress into that in third has since diminished a little bit. So that, basically for me, is credit to the changes that they made. They can compete a little bit in that middle now.
It looked fairly convincing the first half hour with those 2 goals from Mori, and I thought to myself, well, maybe we're on for a bit of a goal fest here this Sunday evening. Credits to the amateurs from yesterday's free agents who are holding Kaiser Chiefs at bay, making them look rather ordinary at the moment.
And this is the type of game that you can use to build your confidence. They've struggled quite a bit. And if you play against a young side, that's where you want to perfect your art. Improve your game, build some confidence. And that, unfortunately, in the second half is quite gone out the window.
Well, the foul count is up to 18, and it has also contributed to a bit of a slovenly start here. Down goes Vilakazi, no foul there. Now, Adebayo is all the way back. Offside. Excuse me, that's Adebayo up front. The clearance came from Global. from Tekla. Pass cut out. And a little chase down the line here for Sebopa. Almost clear up to Frosler. He's beaten in the air by Pumela.
Free agents have stepped up their game in many ways. The line
Foul on Chimalano. First yellow of the game is going to be given to Simelani, the former Sundowns junior defender.
Yeah, he's holding, clearly.
And he runs across the back of Chimalano too, clipping his heels.
Yellow card.
So to show that Christians have done very well, talking about stepping up their game, they're not holding that low block like they did in the first half. That's why they've shifted a little bit higher. Now, they're making it difficult for Chiefs to build from this middle because they've done that. Yes, they expose themselves to quick counters, maybe leaving too much space. It's working right now. Chiefs can't even get the ball to where they can hit them.
An hour gone at Soccer City. Kaiser Chiefs still 2 to the good. Serino and Vilakazi are the two players over this free kick. Vilakazi with an left foot, curls it, produces a save out of Shabalala. He can go home and tell them about tipping Vilakazi over the top.
He's very decent. That was dropping right behind him. He needed to make that decision, and it was coming a bit too fast for him to set himself for a catch.
Now, ball inside. Miguel has scored. Marcel Miguel with a header. Suspicions of offside. He looked across the lines, but he wasn't sure himself. But the goal has been awarded.
It's a week. The time that the defensive line had decided to the left offside, but I think has already left the foot. This is going to give us a slightly better picture. Listen, Napoli has an offside element in it. He stayed behind. Yeah, the call. They really shifted in time. They did.
Well, while we're watching this, there is a red card that has been shown to one of the protesting players from Free Agents. They have been surrounding the referee, protesting, and it looks as if it's Adebayo, the striker, who has said something too much, and as a result has been sent off. So, to add insult to injury, an offside goal is given to Kaiser Chiefs, and then they lose a player too. No, not offside, William. Look at
what do you mean? That is way offside. There's just every, the head, the ear, the shoulder, the right leg. That is if anything, if the line is to be drawn, those will have been left out of the line into the offside.
Down to 10, unnecessarily leaving his team in the lurch, Adebayo, with an over-vigorous protest. And so, Kaiser Chiefs now with everything in their favour. Ignacio Miguel with a second goal of the season. One in the league, which was against Amazulu in September. Now, can they
gloss up the scoreline, Chiefs, in the final 25 odd minutes with this one-man advantage. Kaiser looking for Morley. Lack of anticipation from Morley. As Villas was trying to cut into his and looked into the far post and put that ball into space where Morley should have anticipated to say it might end up here. Possession given away by the Angolan. Happy for myself. Now Serino. Looks for Marciani to cut inside. Sartori is the defender. It'll be a corner here for Kaiser Chiefs. Ignacio Miguel forward again, looking for another. Tatiwane Diklokwe joins him. Curler from Serino, that's a nice. Well read. There you go. Very good. 25 minutes still to go. Free agents down to 10. Well, it should be a fair coasting now for Kaiser Chiefs. Check time, too strong, right on the glass. Kaiser winning the free kick. The captain's armband today. Very alcoholic formation, Gaga. Obviously, it's almost been there since the beginning of the coming together of this club. Ball a little bit strong there in search of Sitole, who's playing it right back. He has experience in the NFD with Victoria Callies previously, 3 seasons in fact. We did mention the goalkeeper played for Jomo Cosmos when they were up in the NFD in both stages. Also at Kaiser Stars, that's the Nigerian goalkeeper Dimba, who went off at half time. For the rest, it's a novel experience for the vast majority of these players from free agents. Opportunity to go to Soccer City for many of them for the very first time. Frosler forced to find Vuma, keep the ball in play. Well, I suppose, William, now it's all about the draw. Who will Kaiser Chiefs get next in this competition? But this is the one they surely must be targeting there at Naturena. Operation Nedbank Cup must be high on the agenda for the club. Just get some silverware back into that trophy room. It used to be full of all of
the cup trophies, cup kings of South African football. That's still undisputed. No team has won as many cup trophies as Kaiser Chiefs in their 50-odd years. And it's been a long wait for their fan base.
Longest. Never used to be a case of Chiefs going for even a season without a cup. In the past, it was a question of how many cups are they going to get in one season. But that has since changed dramatically.
Shabalala is down. Surely he doesn't need, or surely not cramping this early on in the game. Remember, he is their sub-goalkeeper, so that's the last choice for the coach, Olaitan Oladero. While we're waiting, let's remind you of the goals in today's encounter. Pule Mori got the opening one on 18 minutes. And then unselfishly got a second set up for him. He went off with injury, and then some questions about Ignacio Miguel and whether he was onside or not for that one.
He's still on the bench,
I think he was onside. But I don't think the viewers want to hear us argue. You made your point, I'll make mine. We'll call it a draw and leave it to the experts. Okay. Taboko Potsane, another who's on his way back from injury. Young Shabalala looks to be okay. Morty's going off. No action for him in today's encounter. Actually, William, it's 3,550 days today since Kaiser Chiefs last lifted the trophy. 3,550 days. Wow. The Nedbank Cup will be big. Chiefs on course for a second successive clean sheet as well. Tough win they had over Sekhukhune last Sunday. Certainly gave them a big boost in terms of their positioning in the DSTV Premiership. He has a chance now for a third. Crossed the face of goal, but cleared away. Good work almost immediately from Potsane. He wants to get stuck in there.
Now, let's take a quick look back into that run. If a player runs to the byline, Marcus, yes, the possibilities for a cutback, but somebody surely must attack the goal line. And not a single Chiefs player has made that run.
Chadler forward. The skipper wants it back. Here they come, and his offside is can afford to make those mistakes. There are not many opportunities for free agents. I think that one a little bit clearer. There's Tosani back with Mtetwa. Chilaviro,
yabona ukuthi
Serino, Macho. Gaston Serino, surely offside against Philip Kaiser.
No doubt.
Well, maybe not. Maybe not. He's so quick.
Wow.
He's so quick.
I'm telling you, that replay certainly exposed us. I mean, it looked very obvious.
I thought he was miles offside.
Yes.
He's so quick. Minutes still to go in the Nedbank Cup tie. Surely Chiefs have got to try and give the fans a bit of entertainment. Now all this passing around is not going to produce the goals, and I think the small crowd has come here for on this Sunday evening. And they can do this in the rondos before kick-off.
But also, you're 100% correct. These are the moments where you try certain things like the passing game. Yes, you want to strike the ball, but do it with speed because you're doing it in such a space to play the ball. If it's done with a little speed, then you can catch the defender's off back and be able to slash the ball through. But if it's done like you're walking in the park, then that brings there's no real benefit for the team.
Well, he's been busy since coming on Sibopa. Ball across. No one there to test Puma. Looking for some consolation here, free agents.
And the no ball boys here. Oh, there are, but they're taking forever to bring the ball in.
It's going against rather frustrated Serino. Although I don't think I've ever seen Serino agree with the refereeing decision. Shabalada finds Sitori, the 27-year-old former ex-Cali's man. So Knabika been nice and busy. Yeah, you can see the sentiment of the crowd is give us some more goals. And I think those at home would want some more attacking flair from Kaiser Chiefs. There's still a good 30 minutes or so, plus stoppage time, to add to the emphatic scoreline. Now, Zebope played for Platinum City Rovers previously. He's looked nice and lively since coming on,
Yes.
the number 3.
Indeed. You know, energy, fresh legs. Always does the trick.
I go too much.
Chilaviro. First touch was heavy and the pass was inaccurate. Now he's got a chance again. Set something up. Topsani plays out wide. Frustration up front as Masciani fails to deliver. Chiefs have made 4 changes and they've been warming up all of the other players on the bench, so there's one more slot available for Nazanin Nabi and Khalid Ben Yusuf to change, should they so desire. Serino, good run here from Frosler, good challenge at the back as well, coming in from Similani. Last change to be made by the visiting side, Neo Mohoshi will come on. Kazifa will go off. Unfortunately, another player with a little bit of NFD experience was at Platinum City Rovers last season, team that got relegated. Played quite a big part in their campaign, has almost 50 matches in the NFD, Central Foundation Championship, so he'll bring a bit of experience on in these closing stages. Can he make a difference? In the meantime, Vilakazi to Teta. Serino. Good clearing header again from Similani. He's impressed that's coming on as well, the centre back. That's good work from Masciani.
Something for you to work on. Unfortunately, most of the Chiefs midfielders, when they get the ball, they make the strike passes.
Vilakazi now with goalkeeper Shabalala. It keeps it in play.
Great goal kicking. Came risky. Glad has had a chance to just lob that ball over the goalkeeper. And I was just talking about the midfielders of Kaiser Chiefs. Unfortunately, they don't play too many balls. But I know there's a moment where you're trying to just kick the ball. But if it comes to Serino, he thinks one way. He's one of the few players at Kaiser Chiefs that has changed the game plan. He's the one that plays more forward passes. He's always looking for the killer pass to connect with the attacking player. And I feel like a bit more or two of those kind of players, then we might see more opportunities created.
Well, they're looking for a little bit of a boost ahead of the derby. I'm not sure that Kaiser Chiefs have achieved that here this evening. But job is done though. The first priority obviously to win a place in the second round of the Nedbank Cup. Satori battling with Tetwa.
Brilliant. They're able to come out with that goal in great fashion. No matter the amount of press that she's applying, they've kept ball possession.
Oh, this would have been a great experience for free agents. Stolen away there by Matthew. Now Chilavero! Well, that's the difference at this level. When you make a mistake, you get punished.
They got through to President, but didn't they got away? And that sometimes could be a problem. And the little bit of the press, virtually sees got the ball on this side, and Chivaviro perfectly positioned to 10 and be face to face with the goalkeeper. The rest defense was not a part of the Free Agents defensive line. Even if you are on the ball and you're going forward, just don't align yourself. Should the action, should the build-up break down, are we going to have enough bodies to slow down the attack?
All credit going to Makru who made the steal, set up the pass, and was a good finish as well from the big man up front.
This time he didn't just blast the ball, he placed it. Oh, great skill. And the pass from the...
I'm sure Matu is going to make the lineup for the derby. He's looked really good since his return from injury.
He's a quality player.
There's a bit of competition in that department with the likes of Blom and Matt, maybe even Zwane.
But although he's not a part of it, he's defending part of those midfielders. He's the creative, he brings the creative juices in and look a little bit more forward possible. Maybe forms a part of the 210s. In a diagonal pattern.
Now, Pozzani, he did the right thing and just trying to take a bit off the pass and lay it into the path of Vilakazi. In the end, it was just a little bit too strong. And maybe there will be some entertainment here in the final 5 minutes or so. After all, for the Chiefs fans who've made the effort to come out on this Sunday evening.
Legs are giving in, ball position given away cheaply.
There's been a lot of ball chasing from free agents. Another day to remember for many of them. You see Brendan Cross standing by to come on as the final change for Chiefs. Cross looks as if he'll be replacing Frosler. Now, drag back out for Chivamaro. Serino wins it. Serino, some lovely skills. Still Serino. Oh, that would be magic. But that's what he can bring.
It's a still first, and then he makes good progress. He comes in, defender's looking on the ball slightly, and he stills it, he picks it up around the defender, and it was really there for a chance for him to slide it past the goalkeeper. It's too tempting to look for who's inside for a cutback.
Now a chance again for Chiefs. Matthew on this occasion putting it wide. He deserves one for his contribution in today's encounter. Mashiani's going to be coming off and Cross will be coming on. Final change for Kaiser Chiefs in the last 4 minutes. Well, he should have been on the score sheet, had been Mashiani, but a good contribution on the left-hand side. Cross has been the first choice in that position so far this season. Now, Serena could have let that go for Cross, who was making a good run down the left-hand side. Here is Sereno. Says to Cross, you get on your bicycle, pull the defender with you, and now I'm going through the middle here in search of Matlu. Vilakazi wins possession. Matlu back again, too strong from Vilakazi. Play on here, says the referee. Here comes Dlatla to Ndlobo, and Vuma there first to deny Sepopa, who was offside again.
Yeah, miles.
He's got the bit of the Nomberti about him there, right?
Well, just make sure that you don't bump into him anywhere else. He's probably listening.
He's a nice guy. 2 minutes plus stoppage time. And we're here just 2 minutes to be added at the end of the 90. So 4 to go here. Kaiser Chiefs booking their place in the second round of the Cup, that's for sure. Orlando Pirates are there, Mamelodi Sundowns are there. Big names already into the second round. Now, Chivamaro, Matlo. The pass was a little strong. That should be a corner. No, he can't argue that, surely. We could see from here it went out for a corner.
Yeah, it seems like that was caught a little bit, or that stretch maybe, or was it from the defender?
Now watch out, William. This is, there it is, well over. He knows it. And then he still argues. Taken short by Chiefs. Vilakazi. Good running on the overlap from Frosler. Dragged back into the danger zone. They'll settle for another corner. That's a routine, obviously, they worked on.
A little bit more of intensive. The intensity of the passes and the movement in the attacking phase for me is more like what Chiefs needs to perfect. In as far as what they're hoping to do come next week.
Serino. Frosler. High ball. They'll settle for another corner. A chance to make it 5 here tonight. Anyone in the free agent side impressed you, William, that you might say this is a player that could well be picked up by a club in the Motsepe Foundation Championship, for example, or even the Premiership?
I'm not sure about Adibani's age, but for me, I like his aggression in the taking phase of the game.
Bobbing around there, they're looking for a penalty. Instead, it's a free kick in favour of free agent.
In a team that maybe hardly made their way forward, but if there's a player who frequently showed signs of aggression, yes.
Oh, hello.
But the head was like tight to the body, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Minute of the 2 has elapsed. 60 seconds remain for the Kaiser Chiefs to try and get a 5th. Presume they're just going to play this out here at Soccer City and settle for progress in the Nedbank Cup. And then it's all eyes on the derby. Next Saturday, live coverage on your World of Champions, of course. Kaiser Chiefs and Orlando Pirates head-to-head right here at Soccer City in front of a full house. It's going to be a special occasion yet again. So what will you give Chiefs out of 10 for their performance today, William?
Maybe 6 maximum. Yes, they've got 4 goals, but I feel like there's a game. This way you want to show your class. They should have dominated a bit more. Yes, the position was good, the entries.
Serino over the top. But to be fair to Chiefs, job is done. And it's never easy against these unknown teams.
That's why a 6. For that extra point for the job done.
Final whistle, Kaiser Chiefs into the second round of the Nedbank Cup. And we have 1 or 2 rather foolish youngsters running onto the field in celebration. Well, what an evening it's been for many of these players from free agents, and a chance to rub shoulders with some of the big names that they will be reading about and following on television. Your thoughts on the 90 minutes, William Shongwe?
It is always an opportunity for the young players who come from the small teams, of course, to rub shoulders with the professionals, and inspiration. That's what it takes for them just to see themselves amongst these players, and that will basically set the dream forward to say, hey, I can do it as well. And that's why this cup is called the Cup of Dreams. Some of these youngsters will have caught the dream going forward from here.
Sotoli on the right-hand side was impressive. Former Pretoria Callies man. I thought Saboppa did well in his cameo performance in the second half up front. Maybe called offside one or two times too many. We're going to hear from the coaches shortly, from Khalid Ben Yusuf, who is acting as Chiefs coach, sits in Derby, of course, back for the Derby on Saturday. So the focus now will be intensely back on the Betway Premiership and the big game to come at the weekend. If we can confirm the progress in the Nedbank Cup for one of the giants of South African football, the undisputed Cup Kings, are into the second round, 4-0 winners.
Whereas Amakosi at home that moved to the next round of the Nedbank Cup. Nedbank Cup, Iona Yarona. I am now joined by the man of the match in this encounter, and it is George Matlo giving a solid performance today. George, what a journey it has been fighting through injuries. I just want this interview to be about the personal perspective, working your way back. Last week you gave another top performance. Today was another one.
Yeah. Really emotional for me. It's really been a hard journey for me. It's not easy to be out of football for 9 months. So I'm grateful for